Hi, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. In this episode, number 7 of Building the Well House, we're going to paint. I got some leftover paint. We're going to start with this, and it's just an undercoating to primer the wood and get a nice seal on it before I put the barn red or antique red coat and trim on. So we're going to shake this up, stir it up, and get it plied. Let's see what we got here. Nope, this ain't going to work. The paint's too old. Got to throw it away and go find another gallon of paint that'll work. Okay, here's a whole gallon of Cape Cod blue. I got it from one of those estate cleanups. The guy was a painter, and there was a bunch of leftover paint. So I grabbed onto this. I don't think this has ever been open yet. So we're going to check to see if it's any good. And try this. Cape Cod blue it is. Kind of a pretty color. It's amazing what a coat of paint and a lawnmower can do to a piece of property. It could really spruce it up. That's basically what I did with Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. A lawnmower and a coat of paint. And a bunch of throwaway material that I salvaged and repurposed. This is an old paintbrush I'm using. I'll eventually buy new paintbrushes here coming up in a couple. I want to use a new paintbrush to paint the antique red on this, but I do want to get the wood sealed, a nice undercoat, so the paint would just go right on. It still has that rustic look in spite of it getting painted. It had the real rustic look unpainted, but now got a more cultured rustic look. Kind of reminds me of a little garden shed you'd find on a coastal beach house or something because of the Cape Cod color. Looks like a greenish blue or a bluish green. It's sure to like nice things, even though I can't afford nice things. I try to make it look as nice as I can, as cheaply as possible, so I work within my budget. Just have to have a little bit of imagination and creativity, and I have confidence that Anybody could do it. Just put your mind to it and do it. Whoop! That was a bad thing. Ew! Bad. There. Cape Cod blue. This trim will eventually be painted hunter green, along with the roof will be spray painted a hunter green spray paint. I just wish I had the money to go down and get the paint today, but I'll make do with what I've got and work on this project. That way all the wood's getting coated and protected from the elements of nature. Boy, Mother Nature can really get PMS sometimes. Holy moly. Well, the second side's done. 2 more to go. Artsy fartsy. Well, this will do for now until I get the paint that I want to paint it with. And I think it looks pretty good for now. It's done. We'll show you a finished product in another video with the green roof and the red siding and it completed. Well, this is done for now. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I want to thank you for joining me here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm and watching my continuing adventure of building the well house. I am so glad it's done. This project is behind me except for the final paint job, which will come probably next week. I'll show you a quick final video on the new paint job. So please subscribe. You'll be entered in to win my contest. I have 12 watercolor pictures I'll be giving away to one of 3 winners. So I'm painting 36 of them. I have 12 more to paint and I'll be done with the project. And the drawing is October 31st at 9 p.m. Pacific time. So hurry up and subscribe and I'll randomly draw 3 winners and you will hear from me. I'll give you a contact information so I can know where to send these prizes. Please stay tuned. There's more video to come, more projects. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I want to thank you for coming.